Novilineal doing some test plays today. So I'm going to be running your map here, The Legend of Vox Machina, the theme. Yeah, sorry, I don't know I think you said it was a show, I don't know it, so I won't be able to answer the question and if it matches the vibe or not. But other than that, it looks like you're kind of just looking for general feedback. For extra plus, jump distance is probably fine, but that's maybe a little bit high. Like, I would probably put it at 20 or 21 personally. But for what it's worth, I would like a low jump distance, so that could just be me. I think it's acceptable. It did put so I'm going to look at my notes here, put your reaction time at like 6:47, which I think is kind of high, but it depends on, I mean, it is pretty low note density, so... All right, I'm going to start now. Whoa. Okay, what happened there? That felt really... That was quite uncomfortable. That one was fine. I mean, whoa. Okay. Honestly, playing it again, it was fine. But then the thing after, I think, was a big reset on the pink note. So let me just check that again. Okay, I mean, I guess it's not technically a reset, but that's a big parody. That's a big, big scoop because, like, I'm finishing up here and then I got to get all the way down there. And that didn't feel like it was telegraphed in any way, like having an arc there or something. So, I mean, if you're planning, I guess, on mapping this extremely tech, then maybe you can get away with that. That's pretty rough, though. So then that one there, I think... The reset wasn't set up correctly. So, you got this bomb spiral. I think the bombs ended up at the top. So that had my sabers down. So basically it created a reset on the pink that the bombs did the opposite, right? Like you had the bomb. Let me check it again. It's such a short song. I can go over this a lot. The more I'm kind of playing it, I don't actually hate that other part. No, okay, it's fine. The bomb's finished on the side here. Okay. Maybe I was just expecting them to continue. I don't know. Yeah, that's so... Like, I know it's there now, so... Okay, no, I think it's fine. Whoa! Okay, inlines. Oh, so many inlines. All right, let's go there. Oh, I hate inlines. Okay, I'm gonna play it again. This song is so short. Yeah, inlines. Oh boy, those are so hard to see. That feels like it was probably... Whoa, that yellow felt really... Oh, okay. Okay, so a couple things. Okay, so some of those, like, again, maybe you're trying to go more tech with it, but some of these are like, I don't know if they're palm outs or they're uncomfortable. I did a massive hand clap getting over to this thing here. So that was very uncomfortable to play. I like that. I like that. Yeah, so that... yellow note's kind of uncomfortable. Yeah, and I think playing that pink note as a backhand, I mean, again, once I know these things are here, they're for the most part fine, but so maybe it's more just that this is like just a difficult one for me to sight read, like maybe that's more the problem. I still hate those inlines, but I hate inlines, so that's... Okay, I get it now. Okay, maybe you're just mapping this more techy. I have no idea what my hands were supposed to do. Okay, maybe you're just mapping this more techy, and I'm just not. I mean, for what it's worth, I am not a strong tech player, so I mean. The more I'm playing it, like I'm getting it. Yeah, I have no idea what my hands are supposed to do there. Okay. Whoa! Oh, okay. Let's go back again. Like, is that supposed to be a hold? And then because I'm holding, and then I'm just not seeing that arc reset there. I just keep not doing it. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do there. And I whoa, okay, it's fine, it's fine. Whoa, this is intense. Okay, that felt intense. I don't know if the music kind of justifies that level. I have no idea how I don't hit the bombs there. Yeah, I don't like that yellow note. Yeah, I think that part's too intense for what the music is doing. This is really pretty. Yeah, see, this feels like a really good representation of music. That crossover is a little mean. Okay, and then the bomb reset was fine, the bomb spiral. Okay, okay, so, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just play the whole thing and just, now that I kind of know it, can I do this? I'm not like full combo, just can I? I really like your use of arcs. I think you're nailing that. I still kind of hate that pink note there. Yeah, and that reset on the yellow just continues to really just bug me. Yeah, hey, that's too intense. I'm just trying to see, like, now that I know the song, can I do better? Which I think I did. This part I love. That crossover, I still think it's and I kind of get that. Okay, so I mean better. Better. Okay, so I think I'll leave it there. Yeah, so as I kind of mentioned, I am not a tech player. So if I pointed out a pattern that didn't vibe for me and it's a traditional tech pattern or something, you can take it with a grain of salt. I am learning tech though, and I still found some of that uncomfortable. That's why I wanted to do the final playthrough at the end, because like I think the first time was me struggling to read it, but then as I got better at it, it started to make more sense, right? Like even that kind of big scoop on the pink at the beginning, I was getting it towards the end, but I couldn't sight read it. So depending on what you want to do with the map, that might be okay. If you want your map to be sight readable though, that's gonna probably trip up a lot of people, with maybe the exception of like super tech players or really good tech players or something. I think the only part I would, well, no, I pointed out the parts I struggled with, but like that one part with like all the doubles, that just felt way too intense to me. Now that's it. I think you can do the doubles there, but I just wouldn't make them like crossovers and kind of all over the place. Like you could do something much, much simpler with that if you want to keep that vibe where like maybe just simple straight up and downs, moving side to side to get some flow in there. Like I think that part should be reworked, but I don't think you necessarily have to get rid of the doubles. I think it just needs to be a little, because it's just so intense, it just makes it a massive difficulty spike as it is. When the rest of it is pretty slow and chill. And it's kind of the same thing with the inlines. Like, I personally don't like inlines. I know a lot of people do, but you only had them like twice in the whole entire map. So it just kind of stood out like a sore thumb to me. So I'd either, like, if you want your map to have inlines, I'd do more of them. But if you don't want your map to have any more inlines, I would probably change them. Like, just spread out the notes a little bit. Again, that's just me and my biases. I struggle so hard with inlines, so you can take that with a grain of salt. If I think of anything else, I will let you know. Like, I'll write something in the description of the video. Probably you should get a second opinion on some of those techier patterns. I don't think I'll mark this with the blue check mark because I feel my feedback was pretty good. And I think even if I'm not your target audience, there's still some benefit of having someone like me play it because I'm kind of like a casual expert plus player. So unless like your target audience is tech players and you don't want anyone else to play it, then obviously, yeah, you can disregard everything I've said. But anyway, I will leave it there and ask me if you have any questions, and I hope that helps.